Hey everybody, what's going on? Ellie Del Santo here, and I'm going to take you through step by step on how I actually map out my Facebook story for the day. So remember, I'm only doing these every 24 hours, and how I generate leads and sales for whatever it is that I'm promoting, okay, within that particular story, and how I do this in under 10 minutes, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through all the steps. Okay, I probably spend more time on planning it to make sure that my stories are effective and engaging, and I'm applying all of those tips that you have learned in the training prior to this. Okay, so the first thing I do is, right, I think about what it is that my audience wants and needs, okay? So the types of people I serve are people that are in MLM and affiliate marketing, and they want to generate leads and sales for their business and better leverage social media, okay, for whatever it is that they're selling. All right, now for today's example, I'm actually going to be promoting access into my Facebook group where I give value training and all of those sorts of things. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be promoting today. So I know that my audience wants, and I'm actually writing these things down. So these are the things, these are the thought processes that you guys will need to go through. Okay, is think about what your audience wants. So I know my audience wants leads. Okay, I know they want people to reach out to them. I know they're feeling like, frustrated for where they are at in their business right now. Okay, and I know they want to see results. They want to get leads, they want to make sales, they want to get results in their business. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm thinking about now. All right, so like I said, the second step is working out what it is that you want to promote. Okay, so perhaps you want to promote a particular product that your MLM company has, whether it's a physical product and you're just focusing on the one product, whether it's like skincare, a weight loss shake or something like that. Okay, you've got to think about the people's pains and products. Obviously, it's the struggle to lose weight, having no energy, and all of those sorts of things. Okay, and then think about the actual products that you're wanting to sell and promoting that story. We don't want to be selling every single every single product that your company has and trying to sell every single one of them, because confused people don't buy. Okay, we just want to focus on one at a time. Okay, so work out the exact product now that you want to be promoting itself. Okay, so for me, it's my Facebook group. I want to get people into my Facebook group. Now, even though it's not a product, I'm still using my stories to direct people somewhere, which is obviously within my group. You might even have a company Facebook group or whatever it might be. Okay, all right, so now I need to plan out my slides. So typically I will work with maybe 4 to 5 slides. Okay, if a story is like way too long, people aren't going to watch it all. Okay, so I want to work out what I'm going to do on slide number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so this part is probably going to take you a little bit of time and a little bit of thought to do that. But on slide 1, what we want to do is actually grab people's attention. Okay, so have like a funny image, even a quote of some sort that really stands out and grabs people, and also have some sort of, say, a poll or something in there where they need to interact on it, like answer a question. I love polls because it's a simple, 2 options that people have to click on. All right, now remember from the training, we want to have both positive. We never want to have a yes or a no. But if you might say, like, who loves Sundays, for example, right, you could say me or not me, or yes or no, that's fine. All right, so you want to, for your first slide, you want to just get something that's going to get engagement on your story, because we know engagement is going to boost the algorithm. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm going to talk to people's pains and problems in my first slide. All right, so I'm going to put maybe a picture of myself, which I'm going to track down, and a question, right, with a poll. That's what I'm going to do to grab some engagement on there. Okay, then the second slide. So I know that people want to have leads. Okay, so I'm actually going to do like a, you know, when you get your little messenger icon and it has the little number in the corner there of how many people have messaged you. I'm going to do something like that with 0 messages in it and then someone crying. Okay, because obviously that person's not having anyone message them or reach out to them about their business. So I'm going to have that on the second slide. Then I know another problem that people have is on their Facebook posts, right? No comments. I usually like to write, you know, when we have crickets, which means we get 0, nothing. So I'm thinking I might try and find a GIF of a cricket. And I'll take a screenshot of one of my posts and put a cricket on there, and I'll just put a statement like getting crickets on your Facebook posts. So then that's another problem. People don't know how to get comments on there. That's another way of getting leads and not having people reach out to them about their business. Okay. So I've got a couple more slides. Then I'm going to say, it's okay. It's not your fault. Quite often I know people will beat themselves up or they wonder why it is that they're not actually getting leads or sales for their business and what's actually going wrong, and they got rubbish posts and things like that. Yeah, it's just really a skill set. So I'm going to try and think about an image that I'm going to have there, and showing them I can solve the problem. Okay, and then the last slide is going to be my Facebook group photo, a screenshot of it, and then I'm going to have a poll in there to join my group and access for the other side. So once again, I'm not going to say yes, I want access, or no, I don't want access. I want 2 positives from there. Cool. All right. So now that I've kind of roughly planned it out, the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to find my images. Okay, so I'm actually going to pause this video so I can go and get my images ready, and I'm going to have them, whether you screenshot it straight to your phone or you've got them saved somewhere. I work a lot with stories on my phone. I just think it's so much quicker, but if they're handy and they're there at the front of your camera roll, it means you can just grab them and put them in so that there's not a big space, like a time space between each of your stories, right? Because you're spending 10 minutes to try and find the next image. So if you have them all there ready to go at the front of your camera roll, then that just saves a lot of time. So I'm going to go and pause this. I'm going to get my images, right? And then when I come back, I'm going to assemble this story in front of you guys so you can see, okay? Okay, welcome back. So I just spent a couple minutes getting some pictures together. It's even good just to go through your camera roll and see what pictures you have there, or you can use Snapchat to take a quick picture as well. It's kind of good to have fun with things. So I've brought up my phone here, and I'm just going to put this story together based on my plan. So I want to start out with, like I said, a catchy image that's going to stop the scroll. Okay, and I'm going to ask a question and have a bit of fun. Excuse the spelling. All right, so you can see here, we can type in text, we can drag it around just by using your fingers, you can increase the size by using 2 fingers. All right, and I'm going to pop that one down. It's just a matter of playing around with the text because you really want it to stand out on here. All right, and so if you want to put in like a GIF, let's see, shock. We'll do someone with a shocked face, like this guy's pretty funny here. These kind of cool to add in there. All right, so I'll share that one and then get straight into the next. Okay, so I decided for my next one that I was going to put no one reaching out to you about your opportunity, because I know that's one of the pains. Actually, I'm going to stick with the red color, And I'm going to put some more text in there, the number 0, and change it to a red background because we know we might need that down there. Make that really big. And I'm going to do a GIF of somebody crying. As we know, it hurts when we put in so much effort and no one's reaching out to you. Okay, so that's one thing. All right, so the next slide I was doing, oh, that's right. So I took a photo of just one of my posts, cut out the comments, part there. All right, I'm going to say no one commenting on your posts. The red, pop that on the top there. So I'm going to make it look like it has 0, 0. Down here, we usually see that. And I'll do one for likes over there. So that looks like an actual post. All right, I'll just kind of make them about the same size. Anyway, that'll do, you get that. All right, so that's my third. Okay, so now I'm just going to make them. All right, I found another, this is from Snapchat. I'll have a bit of fun with it. I'm just going to say it's okay, not your fault. Comforting people. All right. And then I'm going to pop in another one, show them. Implement, not implant, today. And some simple solutions for you to implement today. All right. And put in a poll. Interested? How? So it's good to have a couple of call to action pages with some polls and things like that. All right. And then my solution is to join my. Now, whenever I use words like free, I usually spin them up because Facebook doesn't like those types of words. Join my free Facebook community. Oh, I need to make that red. Sweet. And then I'm going to put a poll in and say join now. Access link. Give them a couple of options there. I'm noticing I'm putting those polls down the bottom too for people to, with their scrolling finger, to easily click on those and share. All right, and there we go. We have created a Facebook story, an effective Facebook story. So I'm interested to see how many leads for my group that this one will actually generate. Anyway, guys, I hope that helps, and I hope you have realized how simple it can actually be, done under 10 minutes, creating an effective Facebook story to generate leads, sales, or direct people to somewhere in particular with your business. Enjoy.